Do not get on 50 Cent's bad side, dude, because he will not stop until everything in your life sucks. I feel. You want to hear about the weirdest thing you've ever heard in your life, bro?
He sends me pictures of him with the freaking iced coffee from Starbucks.
Yo, man, I just said lay a track
so you can talk
your ass. Yeah. In 1999, JARULE got his chain snatched in Jamaica, Queens. But we all know who's from Jamaica, Queens.
Yep, 50.
50 says JARULE witnessed him at the club hanging out with the jewelry thief. In 1999, 50 released Life's on the Line with a subliminal diss track to JARULE. Because what happened was, so JARULE saw 50 hanging out at the club with the guy who snatched his chain, who snatched JARULE's chain. But 50 didn't snatch his chain. That's 50's argument all the time. It's like, I didn't steal from you. That dude stole from you. Why are you mad at me? So JARULE started trying to get him, like, you know, not
keep him down, like hold him down.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying to keep his music from being played, trying to keep his demos from being shopped yet. So the feud escalated when they were both booked at an Atlanta nightclub and had an altercation. They got physical.
Whoa. So, wait, JARULE's not very big.
No, and he wasn't very big at the time. 50 wasn't that big either, though, to be totally honest.
He wasn't all yoked out yet?
He was like kind of big, but not really big.
Okay.
He's like LL Cool J 1987 big. In March of 2000, at the Hit Factory studio, 50 was recording, and Ja and Murder Inc. came and stabbed him.
They stabbed 50?
They stabbed 50.
Oh, man. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, you didn't know any of this stuff? How did you think they were? Why did you think they were beefing?
And I knew that like 50'd always clown him and stuff, but I never knew the root cause of it and all this. Wait, so JARULE personally held the knife and stabbed 50.
I mean, according to sources, I wasn't personally there at the Hit Factory when it happened, but
according to your sources,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Well, and by sources, I mean the internet. So, like,
oh, well, it's kind of true then. I love the story.
Which leads to 50 Cent releasing Wankster in August of 2002. He released it on the G Unit mixtape No Mercy. In November 2002, Irv Gotti says 50 signed an order of protection against JARULE from the New York Police Department. And that's a B.I.B.I. movement in the streets. You don't call the fuzz. You handle it yourself.
50 had a restraining order against JARULE.
According to what Irv Gotti said, Irv Gotti went on an interview on Hot 97.5 and told everybody that he ordered an order of protection against JARULE. But then it turned out 50 didn't request it, but it had been put into play by the NYPD. The NYPD did it, but 50 didn't ask for it. So it actually did happen. G Unit puts out another mixtape called I Smell the P Word. And this one, it isn't called the P Word too, folks, if you're looking for it. In this time, he is 0 parts subliminal. He's calling him out. He's, using his name, all that stuff, bro. In January 16 of 2003, an unknown gunman opened fires at Violator Records, where 50 was signed at the time.
Whoa. Okay. Speculation. It was JARULE's crew.
I mean, we don't know.
We don't know.
Then 50 Cent puts out Get Rich or Die Trying and puts everything he can pointing directly at JARULE and wants to end his tasks. In 2003, JARULE releases Loose Change, taking aim at Aftermath and Lil Mo.
Sometimes you just gotta take the L. You don't want to battle Eminem. You don't want to go up against 50. Lil Mo, whatever, Lil Mo. You gonna out-singer? You know what I mean?
If you're gonna battle Eminem, dude, Ice Cube could battle Eminem. Ice Cube is a hell of a rapper.
Yeah.
JARULE is not a hell of a rapper. So then in 50, Eminem and Busta Rhymes put out Hail Mary, and it is 0 parts subliminal. So what they did was they redid the Tupac song. Remember? Come with me, Hail Mary, bam, 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 bam.
Great song.
Yeah. Because JARULE was telling everybody he was the next Tupac in that Loose Change song. That's what he says in the Loose Change song. He's like, I'm the next Tupac. So like, okay, cool. Well, guess what? Dre owns the rights to that song. I guess we'll just use it. so they re-release Hail Mary and they bring Busta Rhymes on this time.
Whoa.
Did
exactly. Busta go after JARULE too?
Yes.
Wow.
50, Eminem and Busta Rhymes put out a remake of a Tupac song to make fun of Ja Rule. Like, that's how bad they hated this dude. They hated this dude
I gotta
so
go back and
bad.
listen to that track. Yeah, because I remember hearing it, but I don't know. It's a lot of, yeah.
They had to pay Tupac's estate for them to make a diss track. That's how bad they hated this guy.
Yeah.
Ja Rule responds with Guess Who Shot You? You remember Tupac had that Who Shot You song?
Yeah.
And he pays
Wow.
Tupac's estate to remake Who Shot You, only he calls it Guess Who Shot You. And he's trying to put him down by making this diss track, right? The next album Ja Rule puts out is called Blood in Your Eye. And by all indications, everything I've read about it says exactly this sentence. It might as well have been a dedication to 50 Cent. It was because the whole album was just him trying to diss 50 Cent.
Really?
And that's the album where Clapback Cape was on. Remember that? We're going clap back.
Yeah, that was good. Okay,
We're
yeah.
going clap back. Yeah, but it wasn't a good diss track. Like, that was a good club record, but
Yeah, you played in the club.
but that was a diss track for 50 Cent and Eminem. On the same album was I'm From New York, which in my mind was the only good. Yeah,
That's
but
with
that was
Fat
my
Joe.
only good. That's why it was good, because Fat Joe was on it.
Yeah,
Fat
someone
Joe
else
and
was on it, too.
Jadakiss. Yeah, Jadakiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, so like that's the thing. He should have started with Fat Joe and Jadakiss. You know what I mean? Like, look, man, I stuck at rapping. Can you? I got 100 guns, 100 clips. I'm from New York.
Dude, hey, that's funny you mentioned that too, because I did a song called I'm From Tucson, and it was kind of like dogs running on 6th Ave, no leash. I'm from Tucson. I'll have to find that track, dude.
I got 100 ways to make a grip. I'm from New York. So here's the problem. 50's star was rising super rapidly, along with Eminem, along with G-Unit, along with Dr. Dre, while Ja Rule's star
Just
was
drifting,
slowly
fading
sinking.
out. Oh, yeah.
At every club the Aftermath would book, they would only book it if they would not book Ja Rule there for 5 years. That was the rule. If you wanted any Aftermath artist at any event, like so every arena in every city in every major town, you want to have Eminem there, you want to have 50 Cent there, you know, and you want Dr. Dre, and they're like, cool, we'll be here, but you cannot have Ja Rule in this arena for 5 years.
Dude, that's how you destroy somebody. Because I remember like hearing about the beef, and you just, dude, 50 Cent's blowing up, and you kind of like, yeah, 50's won. You know what I mean? He's got it, and yeah, Ja Rule puts out these songs, and like, huh? And Ja Rule was on top for 3-4 years, 3 years.
I mean,
A
on
few
top, dude.
On
Everything.
top,
Will
yeah.
you ride with me? Be getting high with me. 50 would do skits where he pretended he was Ja Rule singing. It's so funny, dude.
yeah. Oh gosh, we should have pulled some of those
That's
clips,
so
man.
clever. That is so clever, though, right?
That's
Like, to make
great.
fun of him singing. 2011, Ja Rule goes to prison. La Pinta. He goes to
This is a
college.
movie.
Oh boy. Yeah, I know, huh?
What?
I told you it was really hard. This one was really hard.
Wait,
There's so much
2011, he went to
Yep.
jail because
prison. And you know what he went to prison for?
breaking the restraining order.
Tax evasion.
No.
Tax evasion. Yeah, dude, he owed $360,000 in back taxes, but he hadn't been touring and his albums had all flopped, so he didn't have any money. So he went to jail for 2 years.
Gosh, he did 2 years? Oh my gosh. Dude, 50 destroyed him.
I know, man. Like, dude, you don't want to get on 50 Cent's bad side, dude, because that dude
Destroyed
is
him. Holy.
petty, bro. He is so petty. He is petty Roosevelt, bro. Like, he ain't gonna let it go. He ain't, dude. Do not get on 50 Cent's bad side, dude, because he will not stop until everything in your life sucks. I feel so bad for this man.
Wow.
But then he gets out of jail and starts kind of having like a renaissance. Like, people start listening to his songs again because we haven't heard them for a while. So like, you know, he's getting a little bit more like, because a lot of those were hits, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
not just the ones like the street ones we're talking about. There was that one, I met so many men with Jennifer Lopez. So tired of being low. Yeah. No more arguing on the phone. Like, he was a bona fide star, and he's making a renaissance. Ja Rule's making
he's
a
coming
renaissance. And because he's coming back, he was named the creative director for Magnesis. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's an expensive black card. And here's how it goes. For $250 a year, you're given a concierge service to help you get tickets you can't get and reservations you can't get. And there's also like a bungalow where if you own this black card, you can hang out. You can hang out at this bungalow because you're part of this exclusive club that has this black card. So it's like you're a celebrity because you have this black card, and it gets you into exclusive events.
Huh. For
Yeah, it was
$250 a
created.
year?
It was created by a guy called Bill McFarlane. Are you familiar with who Bill McFarlane is?
No. Is that the guy that does Family Guy?
Nope. He had this next vision directly after that expensive back card, the Magnesis. He had another vision. It was going to be the world's greatest music festival, and JARULE was going to set this up. You see where we're going here? You think that card was worth anything now that you know who Bill McFarlane is?
Oh man, that ain't worth nothing. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a scam, dude. The whole thing was a scam. Bill McFarlane, for those of you watching that don't know who he is the guy that put together Fire Island.
Oh my gosh. No.
Did you see any of those documentaries?
A couple here and there, dude. It is.
Oh my god, it's the best. It's the best, dude.
It's hilarious though. Yeah.
Well, because here's the thing. So for those of you who don't know what Fire Island is, Bill McFarlane set up this music festival, and he started it by having all these Instagram models and everything put these pictures and videos up on Instagram, and we're like, hey, if you come to this festival, you'll get to hang out with these smoking hot girls, and it was supposed to be on Pablo Escobar's island. So by the time it ended, people paid up to $75,000 per ticket and got there, and there was nothing but cheese sandwiches and like FEMA tents.
Yeah, it's really awful.
It was so funny. I was watching the documentary, and there's this like rich spoiled kid, and he's like, dude, I dropped acid when I got on the plane, and it started kicking in when we landed on the island and realized we had no place to be. Like, how horrible would that be, dude? How horrible would that be? You're banged up on acid, and you're like, I'm stuck on an island without a toilet. Like,
it's sand and a cheese sandwich and a tent. Oh my gosh, dude, that's hilarious.
Isn't that horrible, dude? So JARULE was finally making a comeback. People were starting to get back into him, and now he's attached to this meme of the Fire Island.
Oh yeah,
Man.
And that was 5 years ago. Nice job. Wow.